It's Elizabeth. Thanks for stopping by on my YouTube channel. Find me at Persistence U Podcast or lameredith.com. Time for another movie review. I rushed out like so many other people to see Don't Worry, Darling. And that is a movie that had so much hype, not only because it had some really fabulous actors in it, but it also had a lot of backstory with how much they did not get along. I love that. And so I was really looking forward to seeing what it was all about. And it did remind me of, I've heard people liken it to Stepford Wives a little bit, which is an old classic. This movie stars Olivia Wilde. It really stars Florence Pugh, who I love, and Harry Styles, and I'm thinking Chris Pine, if I got that right. A lot of other actors, but these are the main characters. And it really is pretty much dystopian and looking at a place where women lived in a perfectly beautiful, I want to say gated community, and they kind of weren't allowed out of it. And they were there to support their husband's success, business success. And so they needed to be living in like a sorority almost type of atmosphere, very, very closed, very old school, and it was an interesting movie. Like the Stepford Wives, there was a lot of expectation for women to be perfect, to color in the lines, to fit in, and not to say the wrong thing. I don't want to blow it for you. I just wanted to say that having seen it, I was impressed with Olivia Wilde's directing and producing. And with the acting, I thought it was wonderful. The story was interesting. And the thing is, it just wasn't my cup of tea. It doesn't mean it wasn't a good movie. It just, I had another friend who, she and I see a lot of movies together. She didn't love it either. There was something that was, maybe is it that it was overhyped? I don't know. But it didn't have a resolution I felt great about. Do I think it's worthwhile? If you love that kind of movie, then you might adore it. I just didn't happen to. It's that great reminder that art is subjective, and while not everyone likes the same kinds of books and movies, that doesn't mean that they have less value. But again, the acting was good, the story was fine. I felt it was a really long movie. I actually fell asleep in a little part of it, but that could be because I was tired. And the funny thing is, it was only 2 hours long. I mean, it was like not too much over 2 hours. And I thought, oh, it seemed so much longer. And my friend said the same thing. Wow, meh, she said, seemed really long. And so neither of us was bowled over, but I'm interested in hearing what you have to say about it. Don't Worry, Darling is going to be at theaters for quite a while. I'm recording this in deep September of 2022. And what I was impressed with is that's probably the most crowded movie theater I've seen since the pandemic has reached its current place. So great. I love seeing people go to the big screen. That makes me happy. But I hope that people continue to come out for other movies as well. Thanks for being here. Let me know how you thought about Don't Worry, Darling. Find me at Persistence U Podcast or lameredith.com. Talk to you next time.